Hello, this is Guy Gotzelak, president of My Digital Money.
Hey, this is Wesley Huber, crypto analyst at My Digital Money.
Yeah, my personal opinion is Polkadot is one to watch, and I think I've spoken about it in a previous video. That's basically the internet of blockchains, so it plays an important role in kind of creating a standard for communicating between networks, because that would be one of the challenges, to going to a Web 3.0 landscape, is having all these disparate, completely isolated networks that can't talk to each other, right? And so I think that's an important problem to solve, which Polkadot does, and there's not a lot of competitors that are as sizable. And then also CHAINLINK, I've talked about in the past too. It also solves an important problem in that it allows smart contracts to use real-world data and actually make them smart and be able to replace traditional financial instruments and traditional Web 2.0 applications, right? And so, and it's also a first comer, and it's using proof of stake as well, which means that it's environmentally friendly compared to others that use proof of work. And it just seems to me like the price is, it's not on par with the utility, and it has huge potential, basically.
Yeah, I think the upside on the two coins that Guy kind of related to are very major, especially if you're kind of like a newcomer to investing in the crypto ecosystem. Looking out for these projects from a early development stage and getting into them early is where investors could really kind of benefit and kind of make their large returns on these types of projects. So I think it's really beneficial for early adopters and early investors to start being mindful of these projects within the ecosystem, because it might be a little too late to get into the Bitcoin and Ethereum kind of chains, but these other lower projects that have the same types of capabilities and possibly even more capabilities and utilities is where investors should start really focusing on and trying to maximize their returns. Yeah, Ethereum seems to be a good value play currently, especially with its new upgrade coming to Ethereum 2.0. It's going to move from proof of work to proof of stake, which is essentially going to lower the fees. So I think it's a very good opportunity to get into Ethereum currently. And then, yeah, there's a ton of upside coming in the near future. So it's definitely something that has high positive value.
Yeah, I think Ethereum obviously is the most well adopted decentralized financial or DeFi platform. And one of the main obstacles is that the fees are high. And so as soon as you lower that, I think the adoption could skyrocket. And there's a lot of projects that are coming out continuously on Ethereum. And it seems like there was one analyst, I forget his name now, but he did a study where he was looking at the value of Ethereum compared to PayPal, right? And the kind of transaction volume of each, right? And how PayPal is worth about at least 100 to 200 billion more. And so looking at, comparing the two, it seems like, that Ethereum is undervalued, basically. And especially looking at kind of the growth compared to PayPal. It's still very early on, so there's huge room for growth. And so, yeah, just thinking about that, right? I think there's huge upside